Hello and welcome to the tennis. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? Panic for Jannik Sinner, struck down with illness on the eve of the US Open. Mixed feelings. Have the US Open made mixed doubles better or worse? And the draft is back. Our panel picked their super teams for Flushing Meadows. All that and more ahead with me, Xave Muehlebach, and joined as always by my co-host and defending fantasy champion, Brie Stewart.
You're very loud today.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
What did you got me a coffee on the way in.
Decibels. Yeah, I do. We won't do that again. No more coffee before the show. But good to be here.
Or maybe, yes, coffee, but whatever else you put in it, maybe after. That's all it'll do. And across the desk, we have... I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, maybe I should get to his name.
Yeah, that would be
Everyone's
good.
already watching on YouTube going, well, I can see who it is.
Yep.
We've got the 2022 Adelaide International Champion who also went on to win the men's doubles at the AO that very year, Thanasi Kokkinakis.
Thank you for having me, guys. Happy to be here.
So good to have you.
So humble.
Was I too mellow?
No, actually,
you're actually normal.
Yeah.
Super excited to be here.
All right, I think, I'm going to borrow some of your decibel level and just kind of calm down.
No, it was a nice intro. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's good. Well, I'm pretty pumped. But of course, we've got a fourth seat over here, a first-timer here in Pod Laver Arena, starring in the upcoming documentary Ballkids. It's the head Ballkids supervisor from the Australian Open, Stevie Bishop.
Lovely to be here with you. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, another good decibel level.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's really showing you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. We can fix that in post. It'll be fun. So, guys, thank you so much. Stevie, I'll start with you. I'd mentioned you're in a Ballkids doco. There's a documentary about the Ballkids.
There's a documentary about the Ballkids, and it's a wonderful documentary, and you should all go and see it if you haven't already.
But yeah, are you getting a cut from the tickets, or
I shouldn't I? For those kinds of plugs. Absolutely.
No, I think we've got a little bit of a teaser that we'll show towards the end of the program.
Yep.
So and Thanasi, welcome to Pod Laver Arena for the first time.
Yeah, thank you. It's an honour. It's an honour to be here at this table.
It's an honour to have you. We've been waiting. He's been on the sit down. Yeah, but this is better.
The producers are trying to produce. How dare they?
How is recovery going after your injury?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's been 8 months since I had the surgery, or since I hit a ball, probably the longest I've never touched a racket for, but went back on court sort of end of last week and starting to train up again real lightly, but kind of better than I expected so far. It was a pretty full-on surgery, so happy to get back on court, and I was getting the itch. I was over in Europe, and the last few weeks I was like, I'm ready to get back and get into it.
That's awesome. And you probably don't know yet, but I'm going to ask it anyway because people want to know. When do you think you will be back in tournaments?
It's a big question because there's things that I can do sort of 100%, I think, relatively soon, but I think the hard bit is going to be serving and sort of playing those practice matches, and that's going to be the tough part. And if that goes well, I'm hoping January, but fingers crossed. I'd love to return in Adelaide, but we'll see how we go.
There's
fingers
the pull
crossed
quote.
for you. I know. Media, you heard it here first on the tennis.
Make sure you credit the tennis.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Well, we really hope that happens for you.
Absolutely. And Australia is behind you.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
Not the Ballkids, though.
Not the Ballkids.
No, actually, thank you for reminding me, because you did mention before we got onto the air that when you realised who was sitting next to you, Stevie, our Ballkids supervisor, can you remind us what your little tale there was?
Hey, this is nothing against the Ballkids. The Ballkids are lovely.
It's not personal.
They were, good. It shouldn't be. No.
We love our Ballkids. Yeah.
I got kicked. I attempted to get kicked off a court by some Ballkid trials. They weren't using the whole court. It was half a court, and there was a court free. But the coach really wanted the court that I was on for some reason. So, apparently the balls rolled differently on certain courts. So it was tough.
Who won that court off?
I got there in the end.
Yeah, good.
I did.
Because you just started banging balls at Ballkids?
Yeah, well, the net that they wanted me to go on had a broken net. So I was like, I think this is probably more important if I can just stay on this. But the Ballkids were lovely. There's nothing to it.
It might be the next doco, Thanasi versus the 400 Ballkids.
Yeah, man versus Ballkids. They're small, but they're feisty.
No, hats off to them, because I remember they hung around when I played that match with Andy, 4 a.m.
Oh,
They were still there. And
yes.
Brutal. And I can't imagine they would have had too much caffeine at that age.
No.
So
just running on snakes.
Yeah,
that's what kept us going, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I remember being side of court for that match, just being like, how are we still going?
Yeah, I've made a grave mistake.
Yeah, I didn't sleep much after.
All right, so Stevie, take some notes.
I've taken notes, and I'll be reporting back to the team, most importantly.
My new Ballkids were great. 99% of the coaches are great. One guy I wasn't sure about. It's fine. That's fine.
He's listening down going, oh, shit, that was me.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll know for next time.
We'll make it up for you in January. I promise.
appreciate it.
I promise.
Yeah.
We'll get you the red carpet
that's all.
service.
Power relay practice court every time.
Oh,
That's it.
that'd be
With
the dream.
Ballkids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For practice. Done. Sorted.
All right, well, we're going to kick off today's show with a little crossover to our friends Duncan and Candy. They're on site in New York for the US Open for the final Grand Slam of 2025. Here they are reporting to us from Fan Week, Flushing Meadows.
What are they talking about?
Let's-
No idea.
Yeah, well, through the magic of recording, they haven't actually recorded this yet.
Oh.
So they could be not even there.
Yeah, right.
But if you've heard it at home, know that everything worked out well.
Yeah.
Coming to you from a very cold and wet New York City, where we've just witnessed the Mixed Doubles Championship. Candy, what did you think? We've got the champions, Sara Errani and Andrea Vavassori.
Well, they are the defending champions. They are now the retaining champions. They were the only combination that regularly plays doubles together. And they are the winners. They are the winners of the big prize money pot. $1 million is going the
Amazing.
Italians' way.
What did you love about this format and what needs to change for next year?
Well, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I liked it because of all the big names playing. And when you've got Jannik Sinner, who obviously, unfortunately, was too ill to play, you've got Alcaraz jumping in and Jack Draper and Casper Ruud on the singles side. Then you've got Jesse Pegula and Iga Świątek, amongst many others on the women's side. It just had kind of all those mouth-watering ingredients. And you don't ever get to see these top singles players play doubles anymore because they're obviously concentrating on the singles format. Now, I was just wondering, and I don't know how you feel, Duncan, but let's do this again forever.
Yeah,
2
okay.
days,
Yep.
big prize money,
Yeah.
get the big stars involved. But let's then also, in maybe the second or third week of the US Open, because it's now a 3-week event.
It sure is.
Let's now then also have a regular US mixed doubles competition. So then you've got the doubles specialists who then jump in with their players. The other thing I'd love to see is the mixed doubles combinations coming from the same country.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see Pegula playing with Fritz or Tiafoe.
United
I'd love
Cup
to
style.
see
Yeah.
Jack Draper playing with Emma Raducanu. Those kind of things. So that's just an idea I'd have. But overall, I absolutely loved it.
Fantastic. I want to preview the Australians because Alex de Minaur, I spoke to him a little bit earlier today. He's in a very relaxed and calm and casual kind of mood. What do you make of the Aussies, him? And I've got really like the look of Maya Joint at the moment as well.
I love Maya Joint. Let's talk about Alex de Minaur first. I just think he's brilliant. I
Yeah.
absolutely love him. He's a speed demon. I love to know how many pairs of shoes he's going through a match, if his shoe is going to last more than 40 minutes or not. We're kind of on shoe watch with Alex de Minaur because he just tears them apart. That's how fast he moves. I think he's a maximizer. He's such a great watch. You know that he's going to give you 118%, whatever it is. So Taylor Swift number.
Yeah.
You know, it's an Easter egg. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been watching Taylor Swift recently, as you can probably tell, but I just
I think
love
Brie
him.
has back home as
yeah,
well.
Brie's a sensible woman. But he just gives you everything all the time. I think he's obviously the best chance for the Aussie men.
Right.
And Maya Joint, actually Chris Marnie and I are pretty close friends.
Okay.
And he is Maya Joint's coach. He was at the University of Tennessee when I was. He is married to Crystal, who I was teammates with at the University of Tennessee on the tennis team. So I've known Chris, we used to call him Mahoney. Now we have to call him Marnie. Apparently that's
Yes.
official. And I met Maya Joint for the first time at Wimbledon. I followed her career because of him.
Yeah.
And she says he's the best coach she's ever had. I think she has a squash background coming from living in the US. I think her father was a professional squash player.
Yep.
She just seems exquisitely good. I love the way she moves.
Yeah.
She sort of soars around the court effortlessly.
Yeah,
doesn't
almost,
she?
on her toes almost.
Yeah, and she has this easy power. You kind of look at her and you think, I'm not sure if she's a tennis player. And then you see her playing tennis and you think,
She's a killer.
She is the real
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Her ranking is crazy. And when I saw her last year, she was heading to the University of Texas. I think she went for one term.
Yep.
And then she decided she was too good, which she was.
Yeah.
She's too good. She's a bona fide professional tennis player. And I think the ranking is going to be top 20 within 12 months.
Wow.
I really do.
Yeah. Kenny, I want to ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot. Your men's and women's singles champions for the US Open 2025. Who do you like?
You're going to find me really boring, and I hate to be
no.
boring, but I can't look past Jannik Sinner if he's healthy.
Yep.
I hope he is. Carlos Alcaraz. If we have another final, that would be bonkers, wouldn't it?
Amazing.
Roland Garros,
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
Wimbledon,
in
and
that
then here.
atmosphere, yeah, in front of Arthur Ashe.
They would
incredible.
love it. They would
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Of course, they'd love a US player to get there, but I can't see past either of those two. On the women's side, I have to say the courts, I think the balls favour Sabalenka.
Yeah.
Iga Świątek has obviously won Wimbledon. Now she's won Cincinnati, so she's playing really well. Coco Gauff has brought in a biomechanist instead of Matt Daly, so one of the members of her team has gone and somebody new has come in. So she's obviously looking good. I think those are the three candidates really on the women's side, but I would pick Sabalenka if I had to put money on it.
I'm going to put a cat amongst the pigeons here. I'm going to pick Jack Draper to win his first Grand Slam here at the US Open. And I'm going to pick Mira Andreeva because I said after Mira won Indian Wells that she would win a slam this year.
Yeah.
I'm running out a bit of time here, Candy.
Well, and I don't blame you because I actually picked, I think, Mira Andreeva to win Roland Garros. And then I thought she'd get a bit closer at Wimbledon, and she's getting there, but I don't think she's going to win here. And I don't think Draper's going to win here because he's been injured.
Yeah, exactly. But he said he's coming in nice and fresh. Got to finish with our top five. Bree's top five. Top five things to do here at US Open as a fan if you're coming for the very first time.
Well, the most important is watch the tennis because it's brilliant. We're in qualifying week. We also have the mix. And then on Sunday, the main draw begins. And it's just match after match. There's so many brilliant courts out here. Number two is go and get some autographs, go and get some selfies. We've got to get the honey juice. We've got to get that in.
So
Number
good.
three, I think they made $10 million from selling honey juices.
They did, at $23 a pop, mind you.
Yeah, I hope you have you had a few today? Is that?
I've had zero
We'll
today.
talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
Not yet. Maybe
where are we? Number four. Arthur Ashe. I mean, it's the biggest and arguably one of the best courts in tennis. We've had the roof covered for the mixed, and it's huge, isn't it? And there's
23,000.
There's not really a bad seat in the house. I mean, you can get a bit of a nosebleed if you're right up the top.
It does feel like a baseball stadium up the top there.
Yeah, it really does. And number five is just enjoy Fan Week, which is the whole first week. For the silent, they had a silent disco, which my daughter has done a few times. And the line around the USTA Billie Jean National Tennis Centre was unbelievable. It was so long. I walked past it and I kept expecting it to end, and it didn't. So I think those are five things that you absolutely must do. But every day of these 3 weeks is going to be amazing. Let's just hope the weather gets a little bit better.
Let's hope so. Oh my God, warm up. Hey, Candy, fantastic chatting to you. We'll chat to you throughout the next 3 weeks.
Absolutely.
So thanks to Duncan and Candy. That was great to hear from them
Whatever they
on the
said.
ground at the US Open, I believe. But let's get into what's caught your eye. Let's start with you, Xave.
Thanks, Brie. So, mixed doubles. It's a Grand Slam title that is available at all the Grand Slams. However, the US Open this year's kind of flipped it on its head a little bit. It's happening before the main draw. Fans seem to love it. There's some huge names who don't normally play the event in a different format. It's a very small field, 16 teams or two. They're playing fast 4 matches and they're only running about 40 minutes each. Thanasi, you're a Grand Slam champion in the men's doubles. What's your take on this new look of a doubles Grand Slam title?
Mixed doubles.
Mixed doubles.
Look, I might cop a bit of stuff for this, but I think there's an asterisk between a mixed doubles Grand Slam in general. I don't know. For me, it feels a bit weird. Like no one trains for it really. They get together and they just kind of make it happen. But I think this
Says the man who just, with Nick, was just like, hey, should we go play doubles? Nah, bugger it.
But I don't know, the mixed doubles thing. Maybe that's because my record in mixed doubles is 0-10. I don't know how to play it. So maybe I'm bitter. But that's fine. No, I think it's good. Again, it feels weird to call it a Grand Slam, but I think for the fans and everything, it's good. Like, realistically, not many people care about who wins mixed doubles. So at least this is bringing a lot more eyeballs. It's getting the best players playing, which is their whole goal. And yeah, you see the stadium, it's packed. First week, you get the best players. No other time, unless it's maybe the Hopman Cup in the past where you'd get such good players kind of playing and mixing, singles players especially. So yeah, I think what they've tried to do is great. Again, it's weird calling it a Grand Slam because you're playing fast 4. It's like, can you really say you won a Grand Slam when you're playing and you've won 4-2, 4-2? So that to me is a bit weird, but I think what they're trying to do for the crowd and interaction is really good.
Great.
And the prize money would still be pretty good, right?
It's $1 million.
Yeah,
Is it nothing for everyone else? But then if you win, you split $1 million. You split 500, or you split $1 million. US.
Have to
Quick,
check that.
Google
Does anyone
producers.
know that? Sorry.
No,
great question.
No, it's a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah. Because I know I just saw $1 million, so I assume that was for the winners.
But if you can
is it
win 4 fast 4s for
Yeah.
500,000 US, that's like almost make a
You're doing it
quarterfinal.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
return
Yeah,
on
that's
investment,
why-
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
And it's not going to be too hard on your body, right? Because it's not as long as a normal match.
Yeah.
not long, and you're not playing while you're trying to play singles
Yeah.
during
It's
the
almost
tournament.
like practice.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
All these guys will
With
be
money.
practicing in between, and they're just
Yeah.
a bit of fun, some crowd, get used to the pressures. And,
Yeah,
and
and
get into
potentially
it.
quite lucrative practice.
Yeah, for sure.
But then some of the other players, so Italian player Sara Errani, she described the new format as disrespectful to doubles specialists. Take?
Yeah. So, yeah, I was chatting about this with a friend that's over there at the moment, and we were just talking about there's obviously some double specialists who rely on the income from doing the mixed doubles and the doubles. And so taking away those spots to put in your top 10 men's and women's players, is a little bit of a shame for some of those players potentially. They're obviously trying to they only get 4 chances a year at Grand Slams, and to take away a quarter of that away is a big hit probably for some of them. It would be maybe a tough pill to swallow if that became a trend for other Grand Slams and they don't get the chance throughout the year. So that's the other side of the coin. But I totally think, I agree with you in so many ways that mixed doubles becomes a bit of an afterthought for a lot of fans, particularly at the Grand Slams. It sort of gets shoved into the back end of the schedule, and not many people usually hang around for those matches, which is a shame because there's some
because it's fun tennis to watch.
Great matches to watch. Yeah,
No, it is fun to watch and it is exciting, but a lot of the times they're people no one's really heard of, and there's not as much money at stake. I think if you lose first round of Aussie, I don't know, it's probably a couple thousand. But again, this could be a little bit harsh, but the reality is most of the time people that are playing doubles and only doubles tried in singles and weren't able to kind of progress at the level.
But do
they
you tell
wanted.
Todd would reach that often?
Yeah, but he was a good singles player, so it was
Yeah.
different. he was different, so he was a very good singles player as well. So it's different. But
Geez, the check cleared. Did he tell you to say that?
no, but he was. It's true. The facts are the facts. But it's guys that or girls that probably either couldn't make it on the singles circuit because it is hard and there are such limited spots, or 2 were good singles players and now are getting older and again can't play singles anymore because their bodies won't let them. So they're like, I can still make a good income just playing doubles and covering half a court, and they're just the facts. No one, when they pick up a racket when they're younger, says I want to be the best doubles player in the world.
No, that
just doesn't happen.
No, that's true.
But they realise sort of as their career goes on, this is not a bad way to make money, and I don't have to train every day unbelievably well. I don't have to focus on my diet unbelievably well, and you can still make a good amount of money.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that was good. Good take.
Yeah,
Thanks,
hopefully I don't
Thanasi.
get scolded online, but
No, that's fine. We'll make sure anything contentious you say is definitely in the promo.
just throw it at me.
We're going to tag the hell out of
If
you.
people disagree, they can come at me, but they're wrong. So,
Fair enough. Well, Thanasi, we'll stick with you. What caught your eye this week out of Cincy?
Cincy, a couple things. Obviously, that big run from Terence Atmane, talented lefty running through, making to the semis and losing to the best player in the world. It's he's always been a very good player, very erratic and a little bit crazy sometimes in the head. That was his thing. He always had to try and control his emotions, but very good game. Lefty, great forehand, moves well and plays with good energy. So, I think he's going to keep going from strength to strength if he keeps his mental aspect there. And one thing I do, this is on a little bit different topic, they need to change the camera angle because during the day, you cannot see the ball with the sun. I don't know if you guys
was reading that
noticed
last night with the colour of the courts.
Yeah. It's like you're
and it was
playing.
bird's eye angle?
Yeah, it's like you're playing and you're throwing the ball into the sun. So when you play, there's always one side that's a little easier to see the ball.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly got glare, so you can barely see the ball. So I don't know why they just don't change the camera to the other side, but that's
Yeah, I
my
was
thing.
Well, come
reading
on,
a lot of
Cincy.
online comments about that last
But the
night.
tournament looks great. They've redone everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
it's
looks really good. I think it always used to be the Masters where everyone's like,
Yeah.
like it's before a slam
tired.
and it's a bit old. But
Yeah.
now
It looks really
good.
fresh. It looks a bit AO-ish,
It
as I
does.
said last week. But yeah. What about Sinner?
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think this will affect him too much. It's obviously disappointing to go out like that in the final. I saw Zverev was struggling as well with illness as well. It's so hot there. That North American swing, I think, is the toughest place to
How
play.
hot would it be?
Or it's usually around sort of mid-30s, but it's super
Humidity.
humid. Yeah, and
Yeah.
for me, when I was on tour, it's always like Washington, Cincy, and New York, the places that are the hardest to play. I mean, Australia gets hot, but it's a little bit drier.
It's
Yeah.
a dry heat.
Unless, it is. Unless you go Brisbane. Brisbane's obviously a little bit more humid.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, the North American swing like takes the gas out of you for some reason
Yeah.
a lot more. So, but yeah, I think, obviously Carlos got the dream draw in the semis and final to kind of breeze through that. But I think Sinner will recharge and he'll be back to 100% hopefully I'd say he's still the favourite for US Open if he's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm putting my little conspiracy hat on here. 2 of Carlos's opponents mysteriously go out ill.
Oh, because Zverev as well.
Yeah. I reckon it's someone's out there
You
going,
think he poisoned them?
yeah, here,
Yeah, cool.
have this 4-day-old yogurt that I left outside. It goes great before a match. It'll keep you rolling. No, fair enough.
I need some of those yogurts then. I might win a couple big titles.
So having faced both, who do you think's better? Who's going to win the most?
It's so tough to say because I think both at their top level, I think Carlos probably has the edge. He has a little bit more variety, a little bit more firepower, but I think Carlos's only weakness is when he gets bored on court and he gets a bit erratic and he tries to win points in so many different ways that he gets a little bit impatient and he always wants to put on a show for the crowd. I think Sinner is obviously incredible player, but he's a little bit more mentally sort of stable and you know what you're going to get from him sort of day in, day out. He's not going to try as many crazy shots. He's not really playing to impress the crowd as much. He's just playing to try and win. And there's absolutely no weaknesses in Jannik's game. He moves so well on both sides. I've never seen someone sort of defend out of his backhand side like he does. He slides on hard courts like it's nothing. And I mean, incredible player. I think it's tough because Carlos's top level's better, but Jannik, I feel like mentally is going to be a bit more stable and have probably less surprising shock defeats, if that makes sense.
I mean, because we constantly hear and talk about like the mental game of tennis, and it's so vital that even if you are Carlos Alcaraz, if you're too fiery or, to borrow a phrase, get bored easily, that can hinder, especially when you're against a mental juggernaut that is Sinner, that is just so cool, calm, collected, this sort of Germanic Italian.
Yeah.
To create a new term, Germanic Italian.
I think it does. There's so much tennis where Carlos is going to need to be smart and peak for the bigger events. They both do, but I just think he's going to have a few more dips in concentration than Jannik does. Jannik looks like he doesn't get phased. You can't really tell if he's winning or losing.
Pretty focused all the time, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stevie, when you're watching events like Cincy, are you watching the tennis or are you checking out the Ballkids and going, maybe we should recruit some of these guys?
There's always a second eye on the Ballkids, so I'm not going to lie. But I love watching the tennis, so
fair enough.
I very much get into the points when they're being played and the Ballkids when in between points. Fair enough.
And I also think we have the world's best Ballkids. I don't know what you think, Thanasi, but watching them at Roland Garros, I was like...
Well, I don't know. He had a pretty tough run-in with some of them, but...
Yeah, other than that.
No, these haven't been trained yet. No, the Ballkids are great. I want to reiterate that. You know what? US Open, they're ball men. People could be my dad. Yeah, sorry.
They're like in their 40s. I just keep seeing Kramer from Seinfeld trying out.
I saw this one guy, I didn't think he realised the strength that he had, and he tried to throw the ball to the other side, and he threw it way over the field. Like, he had so much strength. I was like, mate, you are way too overqualified.
He's a pitcher for the Mets. He's like,
he put one through the back fence. I was like... But they are very good. I think to be honest, like every tournament's great. I think ours are probably the youngest, which is good because as a junior and young kid, like you get those opportunities to watch the best players in the world. It's such a great starting point because you know a lot of times that can motivate you to want to play and play these events. But they go through the famous warm ups in Roland Garros, French Open. They do all the warm ups. You see when you get to the courts early, you see them warming up.
Yeah,
Wimbledon, they have. I feel like they might be a little bit older as well.
Slightly.
Yeah.
And it's from the private school feeder, isn't it?
They're from local schools in the area.
Private schools. Local private schools.
the area we're talking about being Wimbledon.
Being fairly nice.
Yes. We're not out in a housing estate.
That's fair.
Well, Brie, let's stick with you. Let's have a look over at the women's game.
Yes.
What's going on with Iga?
Well, I've actually got two people that caught my eye, which is obviously the Cincy final with Iga and Paolini. Iga came out on top there with 7-5, 6-4. And I wanted to kind of talk about them because they're very different people, right? So, like, Iga's really determined, focused, power intensity. Paolini's, like, carefree attitude, happy,
not that
bouncing
Iga's not,
around.
but sometimes she's not.
She doesn't look happy.
She doesn't look happy. We love her, but she doesn't look happy. She doesn't.
No. It's because those giant headphones, they're hurting her neck.
So, you know, Iga before Wimbledon hadn't made a finals for 12 months. So that was, she dropped to world number 8. She's back in world number 2. But then you see, look at Paolini. She's, you know, she beat Coco Gauff in the quarterfinal at Cincy. She's kind of always consistently there, maybe not always winning, but she's probably looking more consistent than what Iga is at the moment.
Yeah.
Like Iga's like good, down over the past 12 months.
Yeah.
But Iga has just recently changed up her team. So we're going to cut to a clip which she actually thanks them after the match. And I think that that's probably helping her game at the moment.
All right, let's have a look.
I want to thank my team. I don't know why I won tournaments that were like the last ones in terms of what I thought the probability is going to be in terms of me playing well. So thank you for, forcing me to become a better player and learning how to play, on these faster surfaces. I don't know, shocked, and I'm super happy, and thank you for the constant support.
It's a nice vase they gave her.
Yeah.
I know.
was gonna say.
It's a funny trophy, isn't it? It's like, did someone make that in pottery class?
Yeah. Some bit of nepotism there. Like, Dad, I made
Emma
this. and
Navarro was making it and then kind of handed it out. Anyway, so she talked about being better on faster courts. And obviously, Cincinnati's quite fast, isn't it, from what we've been hearing?
Yeah, fast and lively.
Yeah. So, and we know that she hasn't had good track record on hard
those-
courts.
yeah.
Yeah. Full stop.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what's going to happen between the two of them. What could it look like for them coming up to the US Open as well?
Well, I mean, it's just interesting that the opposites.
They're
that
complete
attracting.
opposites.
So, well, Thanasi, I'll put it to you. Like, do you find it better to be really locked in, like eager, or kind of smiling and a bit carefree,
Oh,
like Paolini?
I'm pretty bad with that, to be honest. Like, my focus is probably my biggest weakness. I struggle. I think I play better when I'm a bit locked in, but also can relax as well. It's hard. I would never be anyone like Iga as far as like focus go. There's a lot of players. Felix is very serious on court. Yannick as well.
Yep.
It's for me, I find that tough. I like to engage a little bit with the crowd, but that's just my personality. But I think, maybe I'd be better if I had a bit more Iga in me. So we'll see. But
I actually think the perfect ingredient is a bit of both.
Yeah, be a locked in, happy,
Go lucky person. Yeah.
easy. Just do that.
exactly. I think Carlos balances pretty well. But
Yeah.
When he's not bored.
yeah, exactly. When he wins or loses, though, you feel that as a spectator. Like he has that energy that you want to watch, and he's super exciting, and he always looks like he's having a good time and enjoying it. And I think that's the most important thing, and that's what makes people want to watch.
Yeah, but it must be a bit addictive as a player when you are locked in at the start, but you do some amazing stuff. The crowd gets behind you.
Oh, yeah.
You want to
You wanna
keep wowing them.
perform.
You want
Yeah.
to keep going bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get over that, or do you not?
Yeah, well, you do, and then you get too confident and
Yeah.
a bit arrogant, and then it backfires on you, and then you find yourself down a set and a break. So
You're like, hey, I shouldn't have tried that, Tweener.
Yeah, exactly.
I did that too soon.
Yeah, you see someone watching in the crowd, you want to impress them, doesn't go so well, and then, now
Then
I'm
they
down in the
leave and you
third,
go,
yeah, now look at me, I'm losing because of that.
Nah, very good. All right, Stevie.
Yes.
Did you any Ballkid action, or what caught your eye? Something tennis related?
Yeah, so Atmane, the guy, the Frenchman, who's risen through the rankings, as Thanasi was talking about earlier, went from 136 to 69, so 67 ranking points climbs.
I love it when there's a big jump in the rankings like
It's
that.
huge. Yeah, but Thanasi already spoke about how amazing he was, but did you see that he gave Yannick Sinner a Pokemon card?
I did see
Oh,
that.
did he?
In the corridor.
For his birthday.
Yes, for his
Yeah.
birthday. So he's a big Pokemon fan. And
That's cool.
he's
I love
collected the
that.
cards forever, and
But do
he
you know what
handed
I
him
thought,
one
though?
before the
I
game.
bet Sinner's not a Pokemon fan.
Well,
he doesn't
yeah.
look like a Pokemon fan.
He's there like,
I thought it was so sweet, though, but I was
was
like,
sweet.
oh.
he's holding it and going, I'm sponsored by Gucci, right?
Yeah, no, he would have no idea what Pokemon
Yeah, be
is.
like,
I mean, he hugged him for it, so yeah. But I'd argue
So
maybe
bloody
Pokemon's bigger than
sweet.
Gucci. I don't know.
oh,
But
wow.
Maybe.
Hot take from Stevie.
Maybe. Just saying,
But he
there's
like
probably
hugged
more
him and then
followers.
just put the card back in his pocket.
Back in his pocket. Instead of knowing, oh,
You'll
okay,
keep that,
thank
mate.
you. He just sees it in the bin and by the court.
Yeah, and then breaks down in tears. But he did, so he pushed Sinner to a tiebreaker.
Yeah, he
in that
did. So
first
he
set.
had an amazing run. He beat Fritz. He beat Rune as well in that run. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, he's come down with the foot injury, so he's not playing the US Open. But I'd say he's one to watch probably for next year. Might see him back at the AO. In January,
Yeah.
which would be great because he's so exciting to watch. I did watch
old
some of
is
his
he?
match. He's 23, I believe.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, so he's very young.
He's an
still.
up-and-comer then.
Up and comer.
Yeah.
Have you faced him, Thanasi?
I have. I lost to him in qualifying. I was actually going through, hopefully this doesn't not get edited, but I was actually going to fire my coach before that at the time. And I was playing him. And
Another promo.
I just remember while I was playing, I was just like, my coach was saying stuff and I was like, I'm not listening. And I was on a trial period with this guy as well. So I'd missed a serve and he'd say something. I'm like, you're fired after this, by the way. So I was not in a great headspace, but he's a good player. That's all I'm saying.
Did you fire that coach?
He did. He was done up.
Okay, good.
I'm loving this this pod.
Yeah, this is the best one yet.
yet.
He was done. He was telling
Yeah.
me stuff and I wasn't agreeing, and I'd play a point and I'd look at him and be like, that's not what is happening. But yeah, we were done.
Right. No,
Yeah,
good.
great.
Sometimes you've got to make those decisions.
Tough call.
It's
Pretty-
weird when you've made it
Is
while
it
you're
like
playing.
dating?
Yeah.
Because you almost don't want to win, because then you're like, then it justifies.
Yeah, you're kind of like, I need to fire you. I
Yeah.
did win that,
Yeah,
but
so-
you were shit for a bit.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I was just like, no.
Yeah.
Is having a coach like dating? Like, it's kind of like, oh.
Do you swipe right on another
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
new coach?
It's a tricky one. It is really
Yeah.
tricky, because I had a coach, Todd, since my first ever coach. So I had him since I was sort of 7. And then you find people sort of, they interview, sit down with you and your agent, and a lot of times they can say the right things, but then when you actually go on court with them, then the
It's not
vibe's off. You don't
gelling.
really
Yeah.
agree. There's things that I'm like, I don't think you're right on that. And then
Yeah.
it's tricky. Like, as a player, you want to listen to the coach, but you also got to be able to have a conversation, and they got to hear
Yeah.
where you're coming from.
Yeah,
So
because they're seeing one thing, but you have literally a different angle.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
experiencing it.
yeah. And I'm not saying all the best coaches were players, but sometimes you want to kind of know that they've been in that situation, and they kind of have a bit more
They can
credibility
relate.
behind it.
Yeah.
As well.
That's
when
I'll
you-
retract my offer then to coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We were going to do like a 3 coach.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to be going, do you want a mid-strength or a full-strength beer?
That's all right, because it's relaxing off court, play better on it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, well, that was very good. Thank you very much, Stevie.
Yes, no
We're
worries.
going to have a quick little break, bit of a breather. I'm going to go get those beers that I promised Thanasi. We'll be back in a sec with our US Open fantasy draft. Welcome back, everybody. Here with the tennis, we've got Stevie, king of the Ballkids, and Thanasi, king of the court, and Brie.
Queen of Newcastle.
That's an official title. It's pretty exciting.
Haven't been
So
back
it's
in
time for our
19
fantasy
years.
draft. We're heading into another Grand Slam here, the US Open over in Flushing Meadows. For those who have missed our previous Grand Slam draft shows, I'll explain the concept again. Essentially, we've got 3 captains here. We've got Thanasi, Brie, and Stevie. Each captain is going to take turns selecting a player they believe will go deep in the singles main draw of the US Open. Each team will end up with 4 players on it, 2 women, 2 men. The winning team will be the one that collectively wins the most main draw matches between all 4 of their players, with some extra weight given to finalists and champions. So think ahead, but think smart. I am the league commissioner, and I love saying that. It gives me all the power with none of the risk. So I won't be picking a team. Instead, I'll be directing the draft of selections, and this time we've handed the first pick to
The reigning
Brie.
queen. Yeah.
She's our reigning champion from Wimbledon.
Okay, my
Yeah.
first pick is, I'm ready to go. Sinner.
Wow. I mean, safe bet, but
Yeah.
And
Everyone
because
wanted him.
Thanasi said he thinks he's going to win, I was like, well, I'm going to steal that. This game is about tactics more than anything.
and theft.
And theft.
Yeah.
Every tournament he enters, I would give him the slightest edge.
Yeah,
over him.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've got a hot take. I reckon I know who you're going to pick because you're up next to Thanasi.
Put it up. Alcaraz.
Done.
Oh, Stevie.
Bernie. Come through qualies.
Doesn't leave me with much.
Do we even have the Bernie picture? Pretty sure no.
He got a
Do
win
you
in
know
qualies
what?
yesterday.
He's
lifting.
trending on Google. I was looking at Google Trends for tennis yesterday. Bernie Tomic is trending in Australia
Yeah,
and Fiji
because everyone's googling
for some
Bernie
reason.
Tomic is
Fiji.
still alive? Question mark.
I'm backing on a run for Little Bird.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Feel the
I
burn.
don't know. It depends. He can play a good match and then he'll just pull out. So we'll see. But I actually respect him a lot for grinding, and he's played so many challenges over the last 3 years that hats
Yeah,
off
plenty
to
of
him.
court time.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
definitely had a lot of
God,
court
he's
time.
doing well.
And he's
Yeah.
played tennis. So.
Yeah, exactly. He's keeping him busy.
All right, sorry, I'm commissioner. I need to keep
Yeah,
this
commissioner.
ship
Sorry,
on.
guys. Sorry,
on
that was my
course.
fault. My fault.
No, it was good.
No, I
That was
liked
good.
it.
No,
Good
any more,
insight.
keep them coming.
Yeah.
Stevie, who's your pick?
So I'm going to go with the demon.
Ah,
Alex Demon.
good. He's going to text
Yeah,
you.
it's, sorry.
Don't swear on this show.
You can't do it.
That was my second pick. Like, it was coming.
Coming off that win in Washington, D.C.
Good shout.
I think, and
He'll
he's had
go
a-
deep.
He'll go
I
deep.
really
and he's-
want him to win.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. And
Ugh.
he's had a couple of weeks off because he went out of Cincy
Yep.
a little early. So he's had a little rest time,
Okay.
some time
Yeah.
to recalibrate.
He's fresh.
He's
Yeah.
fresh. I feel like he's fresh, ready to go.
Okay.
Hopefully
Yeah.
a good draw. You can get through the first couple rounds relatively seamless and then go from there.
All right, fingers crossed. Stevie, we're going to stay with you for our second round pick.
Perfect. You know who I'm going to go with is a one Mr. Taylor Fritz.
Wow.
Yeah, so he had great form at Wimbledon, and even though he dropped out of Cincy in the round of 16, he's got the hometown behind him.
Say, he
loves that big show, big
Yeah.
American stage.
Yeah.
I think he's ready to go deep again, as he did at Wimbledon. So
But I mean, most of his fans are just there to hang out with Morgan anyway.
yeah,
so-
pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
they'll
all for
be
the gram.
Yeah, it's all for the gram.
Okay, very good. You know, there's a whole other half of the draw on the women's side. Thanasi, you're up next. Who are you going to pick?
I did not know that, but thank you for
You're
being the
welcome.
guinea pig.
Oh, this completely ruined my strategy. I was just letting them go, thinking I was like,
I'm going to go Sabalenka.
oh, okay, well, this
smart play.
Like, am I trying to win? Because that's a boring pick. You know what? I'm going to go out of the blue and go
Whoa.
Victoria Mboko.
Queen Victoria.
Mboko, that should be double points if she makes a deep run. She's young,
Absolutely.
so every win she has is worth
Yeah.
2. I made up the rules.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to add it in.
Yeah, add it
Screw
in.
it. You know, the points mean nothing and there are no prizes, so we're just here to have a good time. No, that's good. Do we have her pick?
Oh, ooh.
She just won Toronto as well.
Yeah, God. All right, well, we're going to
She's on
assume
your
she's
list.
up there. Okay, Mboko. Mboko?
Mboko.
Mboko. All right, Brie, over to you.
I'm going to.
I hear Sabalenka's still available.
Do you know what? I thought that was boring too, and I'm going to go with Andreeva.
Oh.
This is bold and stupid.
Because everyone's
Do
just
you know
going to
what?
pick
That's what I'm
Carlos,
normally called.
Yeah.
Sabalenka, Sinner.
That's like your
Bold and
Tinder bio, isn't it?
stupid.
Bold
yeah,
and
bold
stupid.
And stupid. Yeah. Well, it will be
Today.
in half an hour. Yeah.
Okay, all right, now, Brie, we're sticking with you. Who's
Oh.
next?
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay,
2. Why
okay,
did I go so
okay.
early on Boko? She was going to be there.
Yeah.
Why did I go so early?
Sabalenka now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
The dumbest pick of my
Fantasy
life.
regret.
What have I
Fantasy
done?
regret.
I thought for some
It
reason I just
hurts.
thought 2.
Yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Anything can
Okay,
happen.
so you're good. Okay, Thanasi, who's your third round pick?
It's not like this at all. I'll go Iga.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good,
Good one.
I'll
Yeah,
steady
strong
the ship
pick.
a little bit.
Fair enough. Stevie,
I'm going to go my main girl, Coco. Coco
Yeah.
Gauff.
Yeah.
Yes.
another home turf advantage.
Yes, absolutely.
Very
Loves
good.
that big show.
And former champion at
Former
the
champion.
event.
Yeah.
She's done great this year.
Absolute legend. of
Very
a
Great
human.
form.
She's been great. Yeah.
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 Fired one of our coaches.
She
Apparently
did.
that's the secret.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Mid-match.
So, yeah, mid-match. So she had
Who's
some
she-
serve doctor. I know the guy.
Yeah,
I
she's
did a bit of
gone
stuff
to
with
the
the guy she fired.
Sabalenka had them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that guy. So I don't know. It's weird when someone comes in and tries to change a little bit of technique mid-tournament. That can give the player the yips a little bit. I don't mind the idea, but to do it mid-tournament, it's going to be tricky. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes for her.
Right. Stevie.
Oh, I get another one.
Yeah, you
straight,
do.
Straight away. I am going to go slight outsider at the moment, but has been very good early in the year. Madison Keys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, you really just like,
one
well, it's in
AO.
America, I better pick Americans.
I have actually. Haven't I? Oh, no,
Oh,
except
no,
for Demon.
we've
The
got
Demon.
Demon in there.
Come
Yeah,
on.
but he's got a bit of an American twang
But,
now.
you know, the Americans
No, he
in the
doesn't.
US.
No, he really
He
doesn't.
doesn't at all.
They're very confident. They're a confident bunch. They
That's true.
love performing in front of their own fans.
This
so,
is true.
you know what? That's maybe why I have leaned a bit
No,
that
that's-
way.
I think it's
So,
smart.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. All right.
I'll lean into that.
All right, final one from you, Thanasi.
Probably not favourite at all, but I don't know. I feel like if it could be the Stephen Bradbury effect. So
Okay,
if-
good. For those not understanding, basically, Aussie speed skater, everyone fell over, took home the gold.
Exactly.
Yep, who's this?
He was
Zverev.
coming last.
Yeah.
If Sinner and Alcaraz lose somehow,
If they get
And-
sick with the yogurt.
Yeah, if someone's
Yeah.
poisoning both of them this
they could have a
time.
bad Chipotle. Mexican goes a bit off. Fritz, he eats Chipotle. He's got a spono, gets poisoned by it, and
Yeah.
doesn't play Zverev. I think somehow I forgot Novak's there too.
Yeah.
Did not even see him.
But he wasn't
Screw
saying
it, though, I'm
anything
back
because
in.
she's got her own.
I
I
think
don't
they
know.
do.
Like, I feel like he's got to go to the business end. He's too solid not to, and then we'll see if he's back from the illness. I don't know. I feel like he's too good to never win a slam. So sometime it's going to happen, and why
Might as well
not?
be now.
Yeah, I'll chuck it in there.
All right. Alexander, there
Hasn't
he
been
is.
great
And that's
form,
you.
but
So
I'll put him in
you've
there.
got your 4, and Boko's not pictured, but she is there. Our final one does need to be a man. Who's left and who are you going to take, Brie?
I'm now confused because I was playing between Draper and then I remembered Djokovic as well. I think I'm going to go Draper, even though he hasn't played.
We are
He's
going to
got
get
an
so
injured
many
arm.
emails about people saying, why didn't you pick the GOAT? So, sorry, folks.
Well, no, but
He
for
hasn't
our
played in a
listeners
while
out
either.
there, he hasn't played in
Yeah,
a
he hasn't
while.
played.
Neither has Draper, but like,
hasn't played since Wimbledon, Djokovic.
No, he
right?
hasn't.
So,
But
yeah.
nor has Draper because of the injury.
Oh, the injury,
Look,
yeah.
Sorry to our listeners. I think Djokovic is great.
You
and
can have
he
him
might
at
go
home.
deep, but yeah.
Some people would have said Shelton,
Yeah, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
think about Ben Shelton
but
too.
I don't know. I think his top level is very good, but there's also a chance with someone consistent that he could bow out to them. But
Yeah,
who
early on
knows?
too. All right, well, we're locked in for our US Open fantasy draft. Team Brie, Sinner, Andreeva, Sabalenka, and Draper. Team Cock, we've got Mbokos, Zverev, Świątek, and Alcaraz. And Team Stevie, Demonor, Fritz, Goff, and the jingle jangle of the keys going in the lock. I don't know. Yeah, let us know at home who's in your fantasy draft. Now, we mentioned earlier, Stevie, that you're a movie star. Basically, that's what I was saying. You're starring in an upcoming doco that is all about the AO Ballkids.
Yes.
And we've actually got a little teaser out of the
Fantastic.
trailer. Let's have a listen.
Yeah, we're good. Enjoy. And they're on.
14,000 people in the stand, 10 million people watching, and then broadcast to another 200 countries. So yeah, that is quite a bit of pressure.
The Australian Open Ballkids are the stoic, unsung heroes of this Grand Slam tennis tournament.
For every one of you sitting here today, 6 kids have missed out.
The best ball kids can always perform their best. No matter the situation, they're always switched on.
From a field of more than 3,000 applicants, 420 are chosen.
Nothing will fully prepare you for all the pressure.
When the players are tense, I can't stuff up here. Can go downhill very quickly.
Our program really strives to have the best quality ball kids in the world.
A rookie's first AO experience, it's like a really friendly slap in the face.
You might not make it next year, so you really got to hold on to this opportunity.
They're all giving their best to get Top Gun.
Well, of course everyone wants Top Gun, but there's only 2 positions though.
You know you're getting graded against your friend, but now they're your competitor.
Being on court with all the best players in the world and the best ball kids as well.
This is what I've been dreaming of ever since I was 7 years old.
This is the Ballkids stage. The best tennis players in the world just happen to be on it.
Oof. Stevie, that looks legit dramatic.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama in the Ballkids department.
Well, that's the thing.
and-
People at home, they just go, "Oh, cool, they're there to catch a ball and they just pass it back and forth."
Yeah.
But
No,
there's
they
a
roll
lot
it.
to
They
it.
roll it.
Well, yeah. Sorry, you're right. You're right.
There's a lot of rolling.
There's a lot of rolling.
I feel like you are a failed ball kid. Like, did you try out once and didn't get in?
Mate, I couldn't. No. You have to be put up by your coach for that. My coach was like, just stay there and try and hit
Try
the ball, shall
cricket.
we?
No, that's brilliant. So,
Yeah.
like, was it hard working with the film crews and things, or was it just you were focused on the job?
I mean, we went about our job as we usually do, but we had a few film crews following us around, following the kids around in some of those tiny corridors, as we all know.
There's not a lot of room
There's
down
not
there,
a lot
is
of
there?
room, so
It's a dungeon.
it's a bit of a dungeon. So there was a lot of things happening on the production side, but it was really exciting. The kids have done an amazing job in doing their interviews and being on camera and still performing their role to the top of their ability, and still with all the pressure, the added pressure, not only of the crowd and the players, but also these film crews following them around everywhere.
Did they love it?
I think they loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have
yeah,
as a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we go.
Sorry,
yeah.
I
No,
cut you
please.
off. Are they allowed to bring the towels back now?
I am not sure. There was a little bit of discussion about that last year, and I think it was put on hold for a bit, but I'm not sure
do you
that's
like
coming
the
back.
towel box or the?
No,
you want the
I like when you can
towel kit.
Yeah,
Maybe we could put in a personal request just for when you're playing to get.
I mean, I think most of the players would love to have it because it's sometimes, especially on these bigger courts.
Yeah, it's a lot of
the
space.
point, if you finish the point at net, they call the next score. You want to go get your towel, and you're playing during the day and it's super hot. You got to walk all the way, all the way back. Sometimes there's been times where I'm like, I need the towel, but it's way too far. And I can't be stuffed. I'll get a time violation. Yeah.
Ah,
there's
right.
big
Yeah.
distances.
Ball sweat.
Yeah.
Ball sweat.
Tennis ball sweat.
Oh, okay. No, that's brilliant, Stevie. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, so it's coming out in the cinemas in Victoria on the 20th of September. So very much looking forward to that. And the premieres hosted by Casey Delacroix.
Our very own.
Fantastic at Village Cinemas. So, yeah, there's tickets on sale. Get those tickets.
Tickets are on sale today. And you can see
sale.
the preview on all our social channels.
Yeah, and if you're international, you can actually find it on the Australian Open YouTube channel. And I think once it's had its cinema release, there will be an online release of it coming. So more details to come. I think on YouTube, but maybe it'll be a rental.
Go and watch it at the movies during school holidays, September school holidays. That's the best time to catch it. See it on the big screen because you get all those fantastic AO shots and it just really makes you feel like you're there. And
absolutely.
It's a great little taste of January in September.
Yeah.
And narrated by one of the funniest women in Australia, if not the world, Celia Piccola.
Yes, she's fantastic.
From having been paying attention fame and Utopia and a few other things. Very exciting stuff. So get your tickets now in cinemas this school holidays in Melbourne at Village Cinemas. So actually there's also a couple of other. Just jump online, buy a ticket.
Yeah, we're bored now. Move on.
Oh, sorry, to the star of the film.
Sorry, Stevie, not you.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to hear all the cinemas.
We don't need as much from Xave.
Okay, so there's a session at 9:30 on the first night. All right, no, that's great. Thank you very much. Well, it's that time of the show. Thanasi's got a court book, so he's got to get the hell out of here. Let's do a quick whiz around on our ace of the week. Something that doesn't have to be tennis related. I prefer it not to be honest, that has brought you some joy. Thanasi, what's your ace of the week?
Oh, God. Jeez, this is a big one. Getting back on court.
Oh.
Yeah, feel good, sorry. No,
Just
I lied.
said not tennis related.
Oh, shit,
You're
sorry.
Like, oh.
No, I think he's allowed to
Did you? No, that's
No,
fine.
it's very one-dimensional.
I didn't
I'm a
even hear
tennis
that.
player and I know nothing else.
You know what it is? I got back in my car, which is fun. I haven't driven for a while. Haven't been able to shoulder. So, yeah, I like my car and it's fun, so I don't mind hooning around.
Nice. What do you drive?
An R8 V10.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
But
I don't
it's up
even
for
know
sale,
what
so
that
if anyone
is.
gives me a good price.
Yeah, jump on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, thank you. I'll give you a free old
he'll
racket
sign
too.
a panel.
Yeah.
Very good. Right, Stevie, what's your ace of the week? Is it a new car purchase?
No, I probably need to do that soon. Mine's falling to pieces. So, yeah. No, mine is the return of Survivor.
Oh.
And I'm a big Survivor fan. And the Australia versus the world, it's like my two favourite shows coming together, the US Survivor and the Australian Survivor.
Wow.
It's just like magic on the screen. I'm obsessed. And I've run a fantasy Survivor competition. So
love that.
Very much into the fantasy tennis as well.
Yeah.
But so that is
that's
heating up
brilliant.
in the background.
But
so I
now
love it.
you can use the Ballkids doco as your show reel to apply to be on Survivor.
That's true. I could if I really wanted.
Look how good I am on camera. I can control these Ballkids with the flick of a wrist.
I don't know if I want to go 50 days without food.
Fair enough.
I like to eat. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And like doing a poo in the ocean and stuff. Yeah. We've all been there.
Those kinds of problems.
Yeah. They call it an aqua dump. Yeah. I'm equally into Survivor. It's good telly.
It's great. It's just great TV.
Veiled Jonathan LaPaglia, but anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
rest of it. R.I.P.
Vanessa's like, what the hell are you people talking
I
about?
haven't seen Survivor in about 15 years.
But that's why it's so good at the moment because they brought back the players from 15 years ago from the US one. So you're straight back in.
Yeah.
If they want to go through that again.
They've got fresh hips, new knees, and they're ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Brianna, what's your ace of the week? I'm very sorry for full naming you.
Yeah,
no, you
I
are
hate
not
that.
in trouble.
I actually hate Brianna. I am going to play golf on Saturday. So over the AO and one of the PGA tours at the end of last year, we swapped resources. So some of my team went and worked at the PGA events, and then some of their team came and worked AO with us. So it was like a sharing of sports people, and they loved it. Anyway, Josh, who heads up marketing at Golf Australia, was like, hey, do you want to come hit some balls with us and we'll give you some lessons? So I'm doing that on Saturday.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I need lessons.
Yeah.
I actually need
Take
lessons.
Take a tennis star with you.
When is it?
Tomorrow, Saturday at like 11 or something, or 12.
I've got to see if my arm works, but I actually do
Don't
because
you break the cock.
it's already broken.
God, can't say that statement.
Everyone that plays tennis transitions to golf when they're done or about to finish.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I need some technical lessons.
Yeah.
I do need some.
Because I saw, like, you all play tennis pretty much, golf pretty much. Like Poppy when he's over in
Everyone
Dubai.
plays golf.
Like,
That's
they
why
go,
we did the mini golf this year.
Yeah.
For content.
It's like the players go, this tennis
But
is getting in the
players
way.
do
Or we
something
hit the
they
links.
actually like.
That's why they like Indian Wells. Not for the tennis. They just go for the
Elite
golf
courses
Yeah,
nearby.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I hope you get some good drives in.
I won't, you know me,
No, I
clumsy
do.
as hell. Yeah.
I know, but I'm optimistic.
But I'll
for you.
have fun. I'll
Sure
get
you
some
will.
good content.
Yeah. Do you have a bar?
I hope there's a bar.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your ice of the week?
Good throw, Brie. Now, so my ice of the week, also this weekend, the fam and I, we're heading up to Falls Creek to hit the slopes. Bit of a snow weekend.
Nice.
So we're driving up there tomorrow, staying on the mountain, and all the runs are open, all the lifts are open. There's hopefully some fresh powder happening. It is going to be elite.
Are you good at skiing?
Oddly, yes.
I wouldn't have thought you would be.
I know, because my
I
centre of...
thought you'd be really bad.
No, but centre of gravity is very central. So,
You must have a strong core from all the
not
Pilates.
strong. It's just voluminous.
Sturdy.
Sturdy.
It's
That's a better
sturdy.
word. Yeah. But my two kids, they've seen the snow because it snows at our house,
Yeah.
but not to ski on it. So this will be interesting.
Are they doing lessons or are you doing their lessons?
Hell no.
You're going to run
got them
off.
booked in for full day
Smart save.
ski school.
So you guys can go ski without them.
Yeah, but see you kids, see you whenever.
Sick. I've never
They're
done
going
it.
to be so
Never been a
cute.
skier.
Nah, I reckon my ACL, PCL, MCL, all of those.
Yeah,
don't
fair
do it.
enough.
I'll stay away until
And
I'm
when
done.
being an athlete, you don't really want to be like, hey, I'm going to go throw myself down an ice mountain and hopefully not break anything.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah. But the après ski, have a cocktail in the afternoon, you can
That's
do
what
that.
I do.
That's
Maybe
where
I'll
it's
come in
at.
for that session.
Yeah, there you go.
That and the spa. That's where it's at. That's all you do.
I don't ski when we go
I do
skiing.
one run
I
and
can't.
then
I've got double joints. My doctor's like, you are not to ski. You will dislocate everywhere.
You do tend to fall down a lot.
That's because I'm double jointed.
And just
It's
when
like
walking
nothing works
downstairs.
properly. Yeah,
Not even
I've
when
gotta
you've got
really
skis on your feet.
concentrate.
All right, well, that's my ace of the week. Thank you all for
Congrats.
sharing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be
It's
good.
bloody expensive, though.
Oh, yeah.
So expensive.
Go to Japan instead. It's cheaper to fly there and do it all.
In what world is that a cheaper option? Isn't it nuts?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
All right, well, we are about to I'm getting wind-ups left and right. You've got to go hit balls at a court or on a court or maybe get kicked off by some more Ballkids.
Yeah, we'll be there to kick you off.
Yeah, Thanasi.
I'm going to beat you there.
Steve is just there going, not today.
That's funny.
Well, Thanasi, thank you so much for coming and joining us here on the tennis.
Pleasure, guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
So
it's been
good
a
to have you
absolute
here.
blast. And we
Enjoyed
do hope to see you out on the court very soon. Yeah,
And you're welcome to come back to Pod Laver anytime you want.
absolutely. You can have my job.
I'm
I know
sure
what
I'll
I'm
make
doing.
an appearance again
Yeah.
at some point.
Fingers
You
crossed.
should.
Yeah.
Double contract.
Well, to
I'll
claim
take
your
that.
US Open fantasy.
I'll have your
win, I
people
think.
talk to my people. Just also.
No, good on you, mate.
Thank
And
you, guys.
Stevie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And-
everyone.
So good.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. And
Good luck.
Go see that doco if
Yes.
you haven't already. Yes.
Oh, he
yes.
is getting a cut of the tickets. I
Yeah,
reckon.
he is. Yeah.
You got it in this world.
No, well, good luck with your next batch of ball kids.
Thank you. Yes.
And going into the Australian summer of amazing tennis.
Yeah.
Brie, as always, it's been a
Yeah.
hoot.
It's been great.
Yeah.
I'll be here next week.
Oh.
I know.
Are you going to Korea or something?
That's week after.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you once again for listening, for watching. Stick around for a bit from the producers, and we'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Ciao for now.
Hey everyone, Harps and Andy here. Just want to remind you that you can watch every episode of The Tennis on our YouTube channel, Australian Open TV.
And we have an email as well, podcast@tennis.com.au. If you thought the show was amazing or you thought it was terrible, we are keen to hear from you. We'll read it. So feedback, comments, whatever it is, get in touch with us at our email and we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you later.